Hello everyone, welcome to class. My name is Mr. Hardwick. Today I'm going to show you how to set up the alto saxophone, and I'm going to show you how to play a G major scale as well. So the first thing I'd like to have you do is take your reed. You're going to want to moisturize the reed and get it nice and wet. Then what you're going to do is take your mouthpiece and your ligature. You're going to lay the reed flat on the table of the mouthpiece. You want to line it up right with the tip, just like that. And you're going to take your ligature and you are going to secure the reed onto the mouthpiece like that. So you tighten up the reed on the mouthpiece. Does anyone need any assistance, any help with that? Okay, so once we have the mouthpiece put together, you're going to take the neck and you're going to slide the mouthpiece onto the cork. Just like that. And what you can do to test it out the sound is blow into the mouthpiece attached to the neck. And once you have that ready to go, we're ready to attach the neck to the saxophone. So what you're going to do is place the neck right in there, like that. You have your neck strap, you attach it to your saxophone, you tighten the neck onto the saxophone, and we're ready to play. So the first note of a G major scale, you're going to use your pointer finger to put on the first key there, that is B. Then you will add your middle finger, that's A. And then you add your fourth finger here to G. These three fingers will play the note G. So what you'll do is you're going to focus your air and create the note by breathing into the saxophone while covering these three holes. You want to use your tongue onto the reed to make the sound. So here's a demonstration. Let's try it together. Okay. When we're all ready to move on, the next note will be A. And this is going to be the first two fingers of G, but not the third. These two. Then we have B, which is going to be just the top key with your pointer finger. The next note we will add for the G major scale is C, which is just going to be the middle key right there. Okay. So the next note of the G major scale is D. Now this is going to be a new fingering for you, so pay very close attention. We're going to use our G fingering and we're going to add a new note here. Add the second finger there and the third finger. Now here's the very important step. You're going to use your thumb on the octave key to create D, which is this new fingering I just showed you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 holes to be covered with the octave key. So let's practice going from C to D. So once we have that all set, we will add in the next note, which is E. So we remove this finger and we cover the bottom two holes there. This is E. After that, we're going to add in the F sharp key, which is the middle note here. And then last but not least, we will end on G again, the same one we started with, but all with the octave key. Okay? So that's going up the G major scale. Now going down the G major scale, you start at the top and go to the first note. And that is your G major scale. So let's review what we learned today. We learned how to put the saxophone together, starting with the reed, the ligature, and the mouthpiece. We learned how to attach the mouthpiece onto the cork of the neck, and then attaching the neck to the body of the saxophone. I showed you the fingerings for G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G, and adding the octave key into the mix. So we talked a little bit about embouchure and using our air to blow into the saxophone to create these notes. To practice, you can do long tones on each individual note of the G major scale. For example, starting on G. A. Etc. B, C, D with the octave key. E with the octave key. F sharp with the octave key. And then G with the octave key. I would also recommend practicing this scale with a metronome, when you set the metronome to about 60 and play the scale. Do, 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 do. You can articulate each note, and you can also slur each note. And that was slurring, this would be articulating. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you soon.